Good morning everyone, it's Jake again. I'm here at Waterlow Park. In this video, I'll be telling you how I started off my nursing career and how I finally ended up here in London. So, I finished my nursing degree at Cebu Normal University in the year 2011. After getting my board exam results, I immediately signed up for the postgraduate nurses training in one of the private hospitals in Cebu City. The postgraduate nurses training is a 3-month program wherein there are about 50 up to 100 applicants, and at the end of the program, a selected few will be hired as permanent staff. Thankfully, at the end of the program, I was chosen to become a permanent staff. Even before I started working as a permanent staff, I already had a goal to work abroad. In February 2014, just 4 months before I reached my 2-year experience period, I used my 2 weeks annual leave to review and take the IELTS exam. As soon as I reached 2 years working as a nurse, I started looking for opportunities abroad. I started my application to go to New Zealand using an agency. In the middle of processing for New Zealand, a new opportunity came. In September 2014, an agency was recruiting for nurses to come to the United Kingdom. And even though I had already paid a large amount to start my processing for New Zealand, I took this opportunity because I learned that you would actually spend a lot less. So in September, they finally went to Cebu to do their initial screening for the applicants. It so happened that I was working an AM shift. For those who are from the UKRN and who don't know about the shifts in the Philippines, so we do 8-hour shifts, and it's AM, PM, and night shift. AM shift starts from 6 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. PM shift is from 2 to 10 in the evening, and the night shift is from 10 in the evening till 6 in the morning. On the day of the screening, I was working an AM shift, and just before the end of the shift, our supervisor actually asked me to do a 12-hour shift instead because we were short of nurses. I actually had to argue with my supervisor to the point that I almost cried because this is my opportunity and I didn't want to miss it. So I told her, whatever you do to me, I'm not gonna do a 12-hour shift. I'm gonna go to that screening for my application. I even had to show her all the paperwork I brought with me because after work I would go straight to the screening. Ma'am Gingging, kung imo kong gipugos na mag 12-hour shift, wala unta ko sa UK karon. So may na lang, wa ko na minani mo. So for the next 3 months, I had to work with the agency to process my paperwork. I went to Manila to do the interview and medical screening, and finally everything got approved by December 2014. So in just 3 months, everything was sorted, and I flew over to London in January 2015. Because of this, I was quite happy to let go of my New Zealand application. So when I got here in January 2015, I started working as a healthcare assistant, so that's like a nursing aide in the Philippines, while doing a 6-month study period called the Overseas Nursing Program. So for the next 6 months, we had 1 university day per week, and the rest of the week we worked in the ward. After finishing the Overseas Nursing Program, we had to wait for 3 months to get the final results. And finally, in September 2015, I registered with the Nursing and Midwifery Council and started working as a nurse. I worked hard for the next 2 years, and finally in 2017, I successfully got a Band 6 post, which is a charge nurse for male nurses, but it's also called a ward sister for female nurses. For my next video, I'll be giving you honest and factual answers to the frequently asked questions about working as a nurse here in the United Kingdom. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Please like, share and subscribe to Jake UKRN.